Coach, team got on the ice to perform their programs in front of fans for the first time over on Saturday. What were some of the takeaways that you and your staff had out of that one?
I thought it was a great first outing. It's just really nice to be able to be at that point in the season where we can start to perform and compete the programs that we've been working on so long. And I thought both teams skated very consistent to what they do every day at practice, which is one of our goals. So I think we're right on track.
And to that end, how have you kind of charted and measured the progression from when the team got back bright-eyed in August to where they are now and getting ready, November around the corner, getting the competition started?
Yeah, our plan is always to have consistent growth throughout the season. So certainly from where we started in August, we are miles and miles ahead of where we began, technically, artistically, as far as unison, skating quality, all of those things have really started to take shape. And from week to week, I see a huge jump in both teams in all of those aspects. And my goal is to keep that moving all the way through the season.
What it'll be like as far as getting a baseline and getting some feedback from judges for the first time this weekend.
It's very helpful because, we can assess what we can assess at practice, but it's never quite the same as getting that outside feedback, getting that number to kind of base our training off of technically, artistically, those sort of things, so we can build our plan, build our training in the next couple of months towards the heart of the competition season with purpose.
I know it's kind of asking a mouthful to break down two teams, but especially you've got a pretty motivated and talented senior group and obviously defending national champion, albeit a very young collegiate group. What has stood out for you among both of these teams collectively and individually?
Sure. I think collectively it's a really exceptional group of athletes. With the senior team, they're so driven, they're so passionate, they're so willing to put in the work and just enjoying what they do and wanting to be better every day. Collegiate is the same sort of thing. We've got a lot of new faces on the collegiate team, but I think, it brings new adventures, it brings new energy to the team, and they're definitely eager and prepared to defend their national championship.
What are you looking to take out of this weekend in Mentor?
I'm looking to take out 2 sets of clean performances. Definitely, I want to see a little bit of a jump from what we had this past week, now that we've kind of got our first performance under our belt, and definitely that consistency with what I see every day at practice.
All right, good luck this weekend, Coach.
Thanks.
All right. Maria Celeste, finally getting a competition under your belt after a long process of training, and you got on the ice to show the fans your full program. I guess, what were the takeaways from Saturday, first and foremost?
So I think a major takeaway for us is just that we need to perform our programs in a performance just like we do them in practice and not letting any nerves of people being in the audience affect the way that we skate.
For sure, I totally agree, and I think that we both skated 2 great programs, and we're totally ready for this Saturday, and we're excited for this coming weekend.
How much of a excitement factor is it finally getting a competition and getting a score under your belt so you kind of know a baseline of where you want to get the team going?
I think it'll be a good starting point to have our first score. We'll see where we need to go technically, where we need to head throughout the season, where we need to go with components. So it'll really give us a good baseline for the rest of the season.
And this is what we've been working for since August when we came back here, so it's really exciting to get the season going.
Collegiate side, the team has a lot of new faces being broken in. How has that transition been going, and how have you and the rest of the upperclassmen really helped kind of make this all one cohesive unit on the ice and off the ice?
Yeah, so we have 10 new members this year, which is a lot, but they've been super great. Like, we've been helping them learn our traditions, the way we do things, and they've been picking it up really fast and really just gelled into the team well.
Yeah, it's really awesome having so much new, fresh faces and great energy, and I think that all of us upperclassmen really appreciate that, and they bring such a great vibe to our team, so it's been awesome having them.
What's the team looking to get, obviously, other than a top finish over out of Mentor in the first competition?
A good, clean skate, good performance, and positive GOEs.
Yeah, I think we're just looking to find a skate that we're proud of, a skate that we're happy with, and a good starting point for the rest of the season.
All right, good luck this weekend.
Thank you so much.
All right, Jess, Casey, team got out on the ice and performed in front of fans on the Saturday exhibition. I guess, what were some of the takeaways from that one, getting out for the first time with just kind of going for a full program start to finish, and whatever happens, happens?
Yeah, it was a great first run out. We got all the jitters out, and it was a great program. We were very calm, relaxed. We really just went out there and had fun and tried to really embody the Rise Up Red Hawks of both of our programs and really just have fun with it.
Yeah, and we've been doing full runs at almost every single practice, so it was really nice to see, us build on that, and every single time we do it, it gets a little bit better, and we just want to keep doing that.
Heading out to Mentor, not the biggest meet, but first scored competition. What's kind of the excitement level of finally getting this thing going?
We're super excited to finally actually get a score for these programs. Being here, we're kind of secluded. We're with ourselves, focusing in on everything that we have to do here, finally getting out and showing the skating world all the hard work that we've been putting in this year is going to be super exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting just to get a baseline score, see where we are, and then, we can keep training and working from there. But we're really excited to be able to show everyone what we've been working so hard on all summer and all fall so far.
Not to put on the spot, but I guess this question kind of will do as such. Is there any kind of number that's kind of in the back of the minds is where you want to be starting off at?
Starting off, you really don't know because it's a subjective sport. Objective? Subjective. It's okay. We got it at some point.
Yeah, especially with the first competition, the judges are also kind of figuring out the system, how the GOEs are working, how the elements are being scored. So it'll be really nice to kind of, since we have two competitions back-to-back, see how the growth goes from week to week, since we don't necessarily know what numbers we'll be aiming for.
Yeah, we ended last year at like a 130 for our ending long program, and we're ready to shoot past that.
And I guess going into this week, what are some of those growth points you're looking for as far as kind of getting everything really nailed down for the first competition?
We've really been working on projecting and expressing the music. That's been a really big theme in our last few practices, really using the chest and looking upwards, so really encapsulating on that.
We're really looking to trust our training and get out there and show everyone, especially what we've been working so hard for. And like Casey said, projecting and drawing people into into our programs to make them feel, the amazing grace, rise up, putting their own spin on the story that we're trying to portray for ourselves through these programs.
All right, best of luck this weekend.
Thanks.
Thank you.